Hello, in this video I will show you how you can take student attendance in very few steps. Before you start the session, open the class section accounts sheet that was shared with you already. Locate the section you're teaching. For example, if my section I'm going to teach in the next few minutes is for Aqua, allocate the row where for Aqua is and head to attendance sheet column and click on grade for attendance sheet. This is going to open for you a new sheet like this one. The first thing you have to note is that on the right hand side at the top, you're using the correct school email account, your school email account, and not the section account. If you are logged into the section account, please click on the profile picture and then switch to your actual school email account. In this case, I'm logging in with my correct account itself. The first thing you notice that this is week 1. The dates are September 6 to September 10. The section is Aqua, and it's today, which is Sunday, September 6. On the left side, you find the first 2 columns are about the student information, student ID, and student name will be there, and then you start with your session. Here you'll find session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, 5, 6, 7, and session 8 that is throughout the whole day. Now, assuming that your section or session is the first session, you head to the first session. This is from 12:10 until 12:50. If your subject is mathematics, you click the drop-down menu and choose mathematics. If your subject is physics, sorry, it's not physics for lower grades, but if your subject is computer, for example, then you choose computer. In this case, I'm going to just assume that you're teaching mathematics. So I'm going to choose mathematics here. And then by default, all the students are present. So what you need to do is that you need to go to your Google Meet as the class now starts, and then start taking attendance. You look at Google Meet, at all the students, in the layout, and then make sure that everyone is present, and then use the present drop-down menu to make sure that they are present. So for example, if a student X is present, you don't do anything. If a student is absent, then just toggle on and then use the drop-down menu and then make sure that absent is selected. You do the same thing throughout the whole class, and then at the end, when you're done, make sure you click that you're done to make sure that everyone knows that you're done. So I'm going to click here that I'm done. And then you also need to choose whether that student has his uniform on or not. If you look at the Meet video, you can see that the student is wearing his uniform or not. If a student does not have a video on, then assume that he does not have the uniform. So please check the box if that student does not have uniform on. So for example, this X student has no uniform, this X student has no uniform, this X student has no uniform, so you check these. And this indicates that these students do not have the uniform on. When to take the attendance, usually take the attendance 2 minutes after the start time. For example, this start time is 12:10, then you start taking attendance 12:12. Okay? Regarding the tardy, early leave, excused, early leave, these are for the supervisors and AQC. All you have to do is just make sure that they are present or not. By default, it's present. And then if you find that the student is not there at 12:12, then assume he's absent and then select that he is absent. And then you're done with your session. Okay? So assuming you have another session, let's say the same section, which is Aqua for Aqua at session 4. again, you go to session 4. It's from 3 to 3:40, and then assuming you're teaching mathematics again, you select mathematics, and again, you take the attendance from Google Meet and make sure that these students are present. If a student is absent, just click on the drop-down menu and choose absent. If a student does not have a uniform or does not have the camera on, then assume he does not have a uniform and check the boxes where the uniform is not found. And then at the end, don't forget that you're done with the attendance by clicking, yes, I'm done with the attendance. This indicates for the AQCs and the supervisors that you are done with the attendance and you've not forgotten the attendance. And these are the easy steps on how to take attendance in each session. To help you more into finding out whether the students are all on the same page and to see them all before you when you take attendance, the school administration and your DCs and coordinators have sent you an extension on Google Chrome. If you download and install that on your Chrome, then you should see this particular icon on the top. Just make sure that this is specific to this one, that we enable grid view by default. This means that whenever the students access your Google Meet, then it's by default, you can see them all together on the same page, okay? So this makes it easier for you to, whenever the time you access the Google Meet, you find them all on a grid view.